Hi guys, I hope you are doing really well this week. Today I thought that I would do a what's in my work bag video. The reason why I'm doing work bag is because that's kind of the bag I use on the everyday. I have a handbag, but I only use that obviously when I have days off. I do work full time, so I need a bag that's gonna hold everything and just have everything that I'm gonna need on a day-to-day basis. I've been watching loads of what's in my bag videos recently, and I don't really know why, because I feel like there's such an original kind of tag video, but for some reason I felt like doing it, so I hope that you guys really enjoy seeing what's in my work bag. And yeah, I'm just gonna crack straight on with it. So the bag that I actually take to work is this very large, this is a bag from Topshop. I got in the sale in June 2016. This is not a particular style, I don't think. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just huge. I need something that's going to be really big so I can whack everything in it. I'm one of those people that needs to have a big bag. There's some people at work that take really tiny rucksacks that are literally tiny, and I don't know how they do it because I need to take so much. So I'm just going to talk you through what I take to work and basically what's in this bag, because I feel like it's a bit of a mystery to me as well, because I don't think I've emptied it in a long time, so I'm sure that we're going to come across a few really random stuff. So if you're curious to see what's in this bag, keep on watching. I guess the first thing to talk about is literally probably what's going to be on top, because it is quite an open-y tote bag. It's very easy to access everything. It only fastens by a button at the top. So I guess the first things that I should just talk about is what's actually inside. The rest of the bag, I should probably mention, it comes with this envelope-y pursing attached to the handle, and that fits in. It can be popped out as well, which is quite nice if you want to go out and don't want to take too much of a big bag. This can actually detach and you can use it as a bit of a clutch bag. But for me, I normally just keep it in because I have just little necessity toiletries in there that I might need. So I keep that kind of inside of the bag. So I don't normally need to take too much makeup to work because I feel like the makeup I wear normally does last me all day. But there are a few things I take just in case I need to reapply. So I'll just talk about a few things that's in here. I have one of my black beauty blenders. This is just, I need to take this everywhere I go. I feel like I need a beauty blender in every single bag that I own. I love this one as well because it is just, I don't know, it's just brilliant. I do love it. I've also got, just talk about a few things. This is a Real Techniques powder brush. This is from their Bold Metals collection. This is the number 100, and I really like this just to repowder my face throughout the day. I do take my MUA Pro Base Matte Satin Pressed Powder. This is a very cheap powder, and it's been one that's kind of lived in my drawers for quite some time, and I felt like I'd give it a little bit more love just by taking it to work with me, because it is quite good for top-ups. It's not the best powder in the world, but it's good to kind of conceal oily patches. It is a very nice light shade. However, the packaging is not very travel friendly. It's kind of cracked at the top, and generally it's quite cheap packaging, but the product itself is okay, so I'll still use it. A couple more things in here. There's the Healthy Mix Bourjois Concealer. I love this. I spoke about this really recently. It's such a good concealer, and I do keep it in my bag because if I have an aggressive spot that just becomes more prominent throughout the day, or if I have a cut or anything like that I feel like I need a bit of concealer for, this is perfect. I don't have a foundation in here because I don't feel like I need to take that amount of product, but a concealer is good just to conceal the little patches, because if I've powdered my face, going back in there with more foundation will not do it any good. There's also the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Bronzer. I really like this because it comes with a little brush separately, so it's really good if you kind of want to contour on the go. I really love the colour of this as well. It is really nice, and just generally I feel like this is quite a nice bronzer, and I like re-bronzing my face. I feel like none of the bronzers that I have are stick to it all day. It's quite nice to go back in, add a bit of warmth to your face, so that is very good. And I also have the W7 eyeliner. There's still a few more products in here, but I feel like if I talk just about this makeup bag, this video is going to be so long. This is a W7 eyeliner. This is my favourite liquid liner in the world. Still is, still will be. I've tried a few more recently, like the Inglot one that I did the first impressions with, but I found that just transferred when I wore it. It's so hard to apply, and I've just gone back to this one. So this is definitely one of my ride or die products. So yeah, that's basically my makeup bag. I keep it in this very like generic clear case just so I can see what products are in here, and if I need to grab them very quickly I can do with that. So that does belong in here. Now the purse that I have, no matter like where I'm going, whether I'm going to work or whether I'm literally just going out with friends, is the Michael Kors bag. It's a Michael Kors purse. This is my favourite purse in the world. I've had this now for probably a year and a half maybe, if not maybe a little bit longer. This has got all of like my debit cards, my cash. It also has my passport in it because I'm still waiting for my driving licence to come through the post, the pink one, because I recently passed my test. And yeah, there's just, it's a shambles, the inside of it that is, but the purse itself is gorgeous. I've always loved this purse. This was like one of the ones I coveted over for so long, and to finally own it is literally like the best thing ever. I own the matching tote bag as well that I got when I was in duty free going to Tenerife, and the two are just beautiful, but I can't live without this purse. I know some people might think that it's a little bit bulky, but I can't live without it. So I'll pull out maybe like a few receipts. I always see people do that, and I guess it's quite interesting to see basically what I've got in here. So let's have a little look. So this one is from Halfords. This is basically, I had to replace the wiper blades on my new car. If you don't follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook or any of those, I have got a new car, even like though I've just passed my test. I love it. It's a Citroen C3. It's not like beautiful, it's not the most glamorous car, but it works, and that is fine for me. So yeah, it needed new wiper blades, so I went into Halfords, bought them. That cost £33 because I had to do all three of them, the two front ones and the rear one. I've got a Debenhams gift card. This has no money on it. I don't think. I got this from where I used to work back in London when I was in retail. I've got loads of like weekly like bus receipts for when I wasn't driving. I was paying for weekly tickets on the bus in Devon, and they were each £15, which was quite expensive actually, considering it was a bus, but I'm so happy I don't have to get that again. That is literally like the biggest relief ever. This is for Costa Coffee. Where was I when I had this? Oh, I was in Barnstable. It says Dunstable. Oh wait, what? I have no idea. I don't know why that is, but yeah, I bought this in December, so I was in Barnstable, and I would have probably have got a caramel latte for Rich and a hot chocolate for myself. They are amazing. I love their hot chocolates, and we don't have a Starbucks that are like in our main high street, which I probably do prefer than Costa, but you have to have Costa or Starbucks wherever you go. For some reason I've got literally a pack of these. These are the Ryvita Fruit Crunch. These are their crisp breads. I love these. I'm obsessed with these. I love having these on a lunch break. I should probably take like butter with them. That would probably make them taste better, but they are so delicious. They're just so nice to snack on, and they're quite healthy as well. They're high in fibre and low in saturated fat. So obviously I have a pack in here, not just one, but literally a pack. To prevent myself from smelling throughout the day, I always keep a deodorant in my bag. This one is the Nivea Invisible one. Perfect no matter what clothes you're wearing, and this is quite a big one, and I've got loads left. I always like to spray deodorant before I actually go into work because I'm always paranoid that like I smell. And I also keep a Victoria's Secret Pure Seduction spray. This is my favourite Victoria's Secret scent. Just going to spray it all over. Oh, it's so refreshing. It's just such a nice smell. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend Pure Seduction. It's always been my favourite Victoria's Secret scent, and I have one of these actually at my desk at work as well as one in my bag, because even like before I go in I like to just spray myself, and yeah, I am very paranoid, but I have to smell good. I also have a Go Ahead bar. Like pretty standard for me. I don't normally have time for breakfast before I go. I'll either try and throw in a banana in my bag, but if I don't, I'll have something like this when I get to work, because by the time I get there it's like 8:30, so it's quite nice to kind of keep me going at the beginning of the day. And I've just found these literally like at the bottom of my bag, like right at the bottom. These are a pair of the Apple headphones. I've recently bought these because I quite like listening to music when I'm at work. It's a good way to kind of focus my attention, listen to nice music. I don't like the work playlist. It gets on my nerves. I feel like the songs I put on there are just on there like 6 times a day and it gets so repetitive. So it's nice to like listen to my own music. And I really like the Apple earphones. I feel like they just are a bit of a fail-safe. So I've got a pair of them that are new in my bag. I have this MAC lipstick in Brave. Pretty standard to always find lipstick at the bottom of my bag. This is one of my favourite shades, which is why it has gone in there. I've probably thrown it in to reapply it throughout the day. Brave is one of my favourite colours, always has been. It is just like this gorgeous like muted pink colour. It's beautiful. If you don't like Velvet Teddy because you think it's too brown, Brave is gorgeous because it's like that but just more pink undertones. So it just kind of sits better on the face. I feel like especially if you're pale, you'll love this. So that literally belongs at the bottom of my bag. I'm going to put that on my desk so I don't put it back in there because I love the colour. Now, I think these are like the last 2 things I have in here. One of them is my iPad mini. The case of this is really groggy. It's terrible, but I have basically the Apple kind of smart case on it. I love my iPad. I don't really need to use it now. It's still in my bag from when I was on the bus. Because my bus journey used to be an hour and a half long, I needed to like download programs or films to watch because it would just last forever otherwise. I've also got all my music on here, so I'm probably not going to need to use this as much, so I can keep it out of my bag. But I really like having my iPad. I've had this for like literally almost 4 years now. You can like literally throw it in your bag and it weighs nothing. So I would recommend it if you kind of commute or travel a lot. And I really like this smart case as well, even though I need to give it a proper clean. It's just really good. I feel like it provides protection and it looks really nice. I love the blue colour as well. There was something actually that isn't in my bag that normally is. It is a pretty notebook. The one I'm using at the moment has almost run out, which is why I've got this one out in preparation. This is a gorgeous rose gold and pink matte colour one. This is from Home Bargains and I love the kind of lines in this. It's so pretty and I love having a nice notebook for work. I feel like it makes me more organised. The one I'm currently using is from TK Maxx and it's got Just Do It on the front and it's beautiful. I feel like this is going to be my next one, so I've got this out in preparation. Does anyone else have that? Like when one notebook is almost ended, like they have to have another one ready to go. This is definitely my next one. And the final thing in here are my Beats by Dr. Dre. These are the rose gold wireless headphones. Again, I use these so much when I was on the bus. If I don't ever use them again, they definitely serve their purpose. They're so good quality and they're quite comfortable. I mean, I'm one of those people that when I was younger and used to wear headbands, it used to like, the tightness used to hurt my head. I find that a little bit with these, unfortunately, and I am just going to be honest. They did cost me quite a lot of money, but I think they look beautiful. I just love the colour. I love anything that's like rose gold, and the fact that they're wireless is so convenient because you can like throw your music, put your music on your phone, you can just have it streaming to them, and it makes it a lot easier. When you've got like loads of wires, it becomes just like annoying. So I would definitely recommend them. I keep them in like the little case it comes with. These are brilliant quality and they do literally live in my work bag because they are so good. Yeah, that's pretty much my work bag. There's not a lot more to it. It's pretty standard, but I do love the bag itself. It's so convenient and I can have all of this stuff in it and it's not even full. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, seeing what's in my work bag. Do let me know what other videos you'd like to see. If there's any that like other YouTubers are doing that you really want my opinion on, please do let me know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and that you guys have an amazing week until I see you next week. Bye guys!